My father was a great deal raised by a black woman, and he was born in 1938. And growing up, and I'm not sure, I think it was somewhere in the early 50s, my family hired a housekeeper, which is a black woman. It was very common back then to do that. You know, many have seen the movie The Help. Very similar to that, and it's that similar thing. You could get caught up in a tyrannical household that treats you like garbage, or you could end up in a house that treats you like royalty. With Liza, and that was her name, Liza, she was treated like royalty. My family loved and revered this woman, and I did in the short time I got to know her. See, when I met her, she was in her 90s. And, you know, long after she had retired, you know, to be a housekeeper, you know, can't do it anymore, my family made sure that her entire life would be spent without wanting for anything. She was still a very humble woman. My family would have given her a large house and luxuries and things that she just, you know, she didn't really want all that. She just liked security. She had simple taste, and that's what she wanted. So whatever she wanted, she got. And in the times I knew of her, she was the sweetest, most Christian, God-fearing woman. Oh, yeah. Liza. Just thinking about you now, Liza, makes me miss you. You know, you've been gone so long. You died when I was, I don't know, like 11? Something like that. And she died in a house fire. See, the way she heated her house in the winter was to turn the back burners on the stove, and those burners caught the drapes, whatever you call it, caught it on fire, and the house burned down with her in it. And I think she was 95 when she died. And that was a very tragic moment. I went to her funeral. I cried over her. Hell, I didn't even cry over some of the funerals I went to when I was a kid. But I cried for her. Liza was great. And I won't forget when laser tag came out in the early 90s, late 80s. I got that for Christmas. And of course, Liza's there for Christmas as always. She's part of the family. And she loved it. I remember I set up the little target thing for her, and she was shooting it with the laser gun thing, and she thought that was the greatest thing in the world. I was afraid she was going to laugh herself to death. It was great. You know, and considering how old she was and when she was born, that kind of technology is something she probably never thought she would see. I just wanted to share that with y'all, I grew up with a reverence for a black lady, thus a predisposition to hate any sort of ethnicity is bereft on me.